It's time for Wenatchee and Eastmont Unified Basketball on the NCW Life Channel. High school sports on the NCW Life Channel is brought to you by the Walkabout Grill in Wenatchee and Leavenworth. TC Slingers, they'll place the material for you. Confluence Health, Wenatchee's premier treatment center. Les Schwab Tires in Wenatchee and East Wenatchee. The Windmill Restaurant in Wenatchee. And the Wenatchee Racquet and Athletic Club. Now let's go courtside to the Eastmont High School Gymnasium and NCW Life Sports Director Eric Granstrom.
Good evening, basketball fans and sports fans in general. Thanks for joining us here tonight on the NCW Live Channel. I'm Eric Granstrom here at Wenatchee High School for a very special evening. It's Unified Basketball, take two, if you will, as the Wenatchee Panthers play host to the Eastmont Wildcats. The band's here, the cheerleaders here, the varsity teams are here from other sports to cheer on these athletes as they work awfully hard to be here tonight to put on a good show. And boy, I don't know how they repeat the show we had just a few weeks ago at Eastmont High School, but they're going to try it here. We'll talk to the coaches for both teams coming up next as we get ready for Unified Basketball tonight on the NCW Live Channel. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the pregame show as we get ready for Unified Basketball tonight between Wenatchee and Eastmont here at Wenatchee High School. And I want to talk to Megan Gehring here, the head coach for Eastmont. Were you a little surprised at how high scoring the last game was?
I was. I thought it was great. It was intense the whole time, and it was a really good game.
And let's talk to John Springer, who's filling in for Kevin tonight. John, got a lot of kids in to play last time around. I know that's a key focus to make sure everybody gets a good chance to play.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about having a good time, and these kids all really have a blast out there. So, right, you got to manage it all and just get everybody in and let them all have a good time. Hopefully everyone gets a chance to shoot. And like you said, that last game, boy, everyone was scoring. It was great.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
How about the support? Again, you know, the crowd's filling in here, the band's here. It certainly makes for an electric atmosphere, doesn't it?
It does. It's so special. I love the atmosphere. It just makes it so much more exciting to play.
Now, John, you've got your daughter out there as one of the helpers. Did you twist her arm? Is she really willing to be out there and helping?
Yeah, she started doing that with the Unified Soccer team, I guess, 3 years ago, her freshman year, and she just loved it. And then they started the basketball thing, and so she jumped right in and said, I got to do that. And she actually stopped playing basketball to be able to do this year. So she really enjoys working with the kids and just has a good time with it.
Well, it is a very special night. We're happy you joined us here for Unified Basketball. We'll come back and take a look at the lineups on the way next here on the NCW Live Channel. Welcome back once again here to Wenatchee High School as we get ready for a festive atmosphere here at Wenatchee High. It's Unified Basketball tonight on the NCW Live Channel. I'm Eric Granstrom, and we are ready to go here. I'm looking over at the Wenatchee High School Golden Apple Marching Band, and I'm seeing everybody in flannel. They always have they have some sort of a theme that goes on. Tonight, it's a flannel theme. Last time we were here, I think it was pajama night. The whole band was dressed in their pajamas. Now it is flannel night here. So they're ready, we're ready, and the athletes are getting ready to make their grand entrance here to Wenatchee High School. So the buzz, the excitement already here. We see the red zone is here in full force. We've seen a lot of the varsity basketball players, both boys and girls, that are here to create the human chain as they filter out of the grandstands here to get along with the cheerleaders to welcome the teams onto the floor. Our own Jay Seaback is going to get a great view of that. And Jay, I'll bet they'll do the visitors first with Eastmont coming onto the floor first. So you'll get a good view of that as we get ready for the public address announcer, Don Whipple, to announce the teams as they come onto the floor here. So we'll listen in for that as well on the NCW Live Channel. I've got bodies flashing behind me here, getting down to create the human tunnel. And Don saying that we're just close to getting everybody ready to go. And hopefully we don't have an intersection. Here come the Wildcats. Here comes Eastmont.
And now the home team. Here come the Wenatchee Panthers.
And of course, we're at Wenatchee High School, so there's going to be a partisan crowd here for the Panthers as they come through the human tunnel out towards Jay Seebeck's location there with the camera. Everybody getting high fives on their way. Let's take a look at the lineups here as announced by both coaches, Megan Gehring and John Springer, filling in for Kevin Reister here tonight. First of all, for the visitors, the Eastmont Wildcats. Zach Beasley will be wearing number 0 for Eastmont. He is a junior. Also, the players for Eastmont include Jenny Ramos Garcia. She'll be wearing number 1. Orlando Anguiano was missing from our pregame warm-up, so we'll see if Orlando was able to show up or not. Look for him here tonight. Also, Emily Hensley for the Eastmont Wildcats. Brendan Howard wears number 5. He is a helper. On the floor at one time, you've got 3 players, unified players, and 2 helpers. The number 12 for Eastmont is Alan Huff, also a helper. I should mention Eric Card wears number 11. He was one of the high scorers in our first game that ended in a 64-64 tie. It was quite the game as he scored 24 points for Eastmont. Just a few weeks ago. So Eric Card wears number 11. Gabby Seha will be in the starting lineup. She wears number 13. Jordan Jones, also a helper. He wears number 14. Tanner Cornett is wearing number 15 tonight. He'll be in the starting lineup as well for Eastmont as they come out here. Andrew Henney wears number 20. Megan Buchholz wears number 21. Leo Soto Gallardo. I did see Leo. He was a little late getting here for warm-ups, but Leo is here. He wears number 22. Cooper Young wears number 40. Calvin Hansen, another helper. He's a big fella, and he wears number 41. And Luis Prado wears number 43, and I believe I saw Luis here as well in our pregame warm-up. So that's the lineups here for Eastmont in Unified Basketball tonight. And meanwhile, let's talk about the lineups here for the Wenatchee Panthers as announced by their assistant coach, taking over for the head coach tonight, John Springer. Wearing number 1 is Jake Baird. Number 2 is Mason McCrae. They've got 2 number 3s, Megan Milner and Ellie Toth. Cypress Malstead wears number 5. So too does Gavin Zufall. Kate Springer is a helper. She wears number 10. Jared Bishop, a helper, wears number 11. They've got 2 21s. Daniel George, one of the 21s. The other is a helper, Dalton Thomas. Number 22 is Mason Brown. He is a helper. Max Hunter wears number 22 as well, a unified player for Wenatchee. Elizabeth Shavilacek wears number 24. She's a helper. Chase Alley is number 25. Peyton Keeler, number 30. Grace Van Well wears number 44. She'll be a starter here tonight for Coach Springer and the Wenatchee Panthers. Number 45 is Christian Cruz, and number 51 is Darice Steele. So there you go. The lineups for both of these teams here as we get ready for Unified Basketball tonight on the NCW Live Channel. Yeah, that was quite the game here back at Eastmont High School earlier, just a few weeks ago. Let's see, we had 17 ties, 7 lead changes, wound up in a 64-64 tie. And if my memory serves correctly, it was Jenny Ramos Garcia who scored the final bucket just before the buzzer to send us into the finishing score tied at 64 on the night. Our broadcast brought to you by Walkabout Grill in Wenatchee and Leavenworth. Take a walk on the wild side. Also by the Wenatchee Valley YMCA. For youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility, it's the Wenatchee Valley YMCA. Also brought to you by the Windmill Restaurant and the Wenatchee Racket and Athletic Club. And Confluence Health, Wenatchee's premier treatment center for all sports-related injuries, Confluence Health. So we're getting ready for basketball here. Our officials again tonight are the athletic directors for both schools. For Eastmont, Russ Waterman, and for Wenatchee, it is Jim Beeson. Now we have the Golden Apple Marching Band ready for our national anthem. Once again, under the direction of Jim Kovac, the Wenatchee High School Golden Apple Marching Band playing our national anthem here tonight as we get ready for Unified Basketball on the NCW Light Channel. Thanks for joining us tonight. Eastmont's wearing their uniforms that are Columbia blue, trimmed in red. The Panthers with the white uniform tops tonight, being the home team, trimmed in purple, as they get in for a high five around their coach, John Springer, tonight. So the starters for both clubs, let's get them for you. They do a running clock and then stop it every 5 minutes to make substitutions. So that's how it works, a 25-minute half, 2 25-minute halves. Again, 3 unified players and 2 helpers. The starting lineup for Eastmont will be Brendan Howard and Jordan Jones are the helpers. The unified players, Gabby Seha, Tanner Cornett, and Luis Prado. Meanwhile, for Wenatchee, they're going to go with Jaden Griggs and Jared Bishop as the helpers, Gavin Zufall, Max Hunter, and Grace Van Well, the unified players. And we're ready for the tip, and it's handled by Eastmont as they head to my left as I look at it here. Helpers out front. Calvin Hansen gets it down low for the shot, quickly taken but missed, and the rebound is to Eastmont, and underneath Gabby Seha puts it up a little bit too strong, and the rebound is picked up by Eastmont. And here's another shot from in tights, but an offensive rebound for Seha after the miss by Luis Prado. Seha again with a near make. Another opportunity underneath, but this one will go awry as Gavin Zufall gets the rebound, and he's going to go on a fast break himself. He's out in front. Let's see if he's going to take the shot. He will, and it's good. Gavin Zufall, one of those players for Wenatchee who really came through for the Panthers last time these two teams met a few weeks ago. Tanner Cornett will bring the ball across the midcourt stripe. Let's see if he looks to shoot or looks to pass. He will pass it up ahead to Prado, and a shot by Prado a little bit too strong off the back of the backboard here. Seha with the shot. The follow-up is good for Gabby Seha, and we are tied at 2. So we'll keep track of ties and lead changes as this one progresses, as these two teams really like to put the ball up. Here's Max Hunter, speaking of which, in the paint with the shot. It's good from 8 feet away by Max Hunter. Give the deuce to Max, a 5'11" senior coming through for the Wenatchee Panthers. Eastmont with the ball back. Gabby Seha is going to bring it across the midcourt stripe, getting some instruction there from their helper, Jordan Jones. Now a pass high post. They'll go to Calvin Hansen, the helper. Now they'll feed it inside to Tanner Cornett. Cornett works his way down the paint. He's going to stop and pop from there. Off the front of the iron, no good. But the rebound offensive to Luis Prado. He's going to hand it back to Cornett. He'll shoot it again, and just barely off the mark. They'll give him one more chance inside the paint deep here as he came back with the set the shot. A little bit too short again. And the rebound this time is put back, and it's missed in tight by Luis Prado. Rebound to Gavin Zufall. Gavin brings it across the midcourt stripe. He's got people on both sides of him. Let's see if he'll feed it off, or he will to Griggs. Griggs will get it up to Grace Van Well. Van Well's going to take it down the right side of the lane, put it up, and miss the shot. Just a little bit too strong for Grace, but now a shot inside is up and good. Gavin Zufall with his second bucket of the ball game. And Wenatchee's up by a score of 6-2 here over Eastmont in the early going. Again, they stop the clock every 5 minutes, so we're a couple of minutes away from our first stoppage of play as Gabby Seha has it in the paint from 6 feet out. Underhanded shot, rims off, just short, no good. She'll get her own rebound, put it back again, just a little too strong this time around. The rebound battled for underneath. Who's going to get it? It is Prado that gets it. He'll whip it up off the glass, no good, but an offensive rebound to Gabby Seha. She looks around, she can't find anybody, so she'll shoot, no, off the mark, no good. Griggs couldn't get the rebound. Seha got it back, she put it up and in. Gabby Seha with all 4 points for Eastmont. Wildcats trail it by 2, 6-4. Minute and a half away from our first lineup change here this evening. Taking it down on the offensive set here, Jared Bishop. He'll give it up to Grace Van Well. She'll shoot, she'll score! Grace with her first bucket. Back and forth we go, 8-4. Wenatchee on top as Grace Van Well gets a high five from her assistant, Jared Bishop, as she crosses the midcourt stripe. Gabby Seha brings it up here. She's directing traffic, dribbling that basketball mighty fine. With a minute 1 left here until our next transition, our first transition, we should say. Now Tanner Cornett has it from the free throw line. He'll bring it in a little bit tighter from 6 feet out. He'll take the shot from there, rims off, won't fall. Seha with a rebound. She'll hand it off again to Cornett. He'll shoot it just off the mark, no good. Tanner's going to try it again, just a little bit underneath. Maybe he'll direct traffic, have him back him up just a little bit. Nope, he's going to get it a little tighter off the front of the iron. And they'll get it back to him one more time. Tanner Cornett with the shot. It's good! Tanner Cornett with the buckets. Makes it an 8-6 ball game with 25 seconds left till our first transition. Our first substitution, Zufall, trying to collect the ball as it trumbles away from him. He got it on the baseline right side. He'll take it in tight. Let's see if he'll shoot it. He'll shoot it from the right side off the window. Rims off, no good. Got his own rebound. Put back on the way is good. Zufall again with the shot, and that's going to be, I believe, stoppage for our first go-around here with 20 minutes left in this first half. The officials going to let Eastmont get one more chance here. Let's see. We got a whistle from Jim Beeson. Beeson says, okay, we got a rotation, and that's going to be time for a substitution, and it's also going to be a chance for us to take our first commercial timeout here on the NCW Life Channel. It's Unified Basketball, 10-6, Wenatchee on top. We're back after this. It'll be Eastmont basketball to start after the substitutions are made, as they've got Leo Soto Gallardo out there, along with Calvin Hansen. Also into the lineup, Orlando Anguiano is out there, along with Jenny Ramos Garcia. So those are the unified players, and a shot taken by Anguiano just off the mark, no good, but a rebound to Wenatchee. Back the other way comes the Panthers, and it's Christian Cruz with it. He'll stop and pop from the free throw line, rims off, no good. Offensive rebound, though, for Wenatchee. They'll get it back to Christian Cruz off the window and through with the shot. Christian with the bucket. Wenatchee extends its lead 12-6 now. Pass in the backcourt from Jenny Ramos Garcia. We'll get you the helper names that are out there for Eastmont as we continue. Ramos Garcia is going to take the ball at the top of the three-point line. Looks at the shot, but the defense comes out on her by Cypress Molstead. Ramos Garcia passes it off. They get it down over on the right side for a dribble drive penetration by Anguiano. The shot off the mark, no good. Rebound picked up again by Christian Cruz. Cruz likes to run it. He'll take it across the midcourt stripe. Take it down to the free throw line, stop and pop from there, and rattles off, no good, but an offensive rebound by the helper, Elizabeth Chavilacek. She'll hand it off to Cypress Molstead, who will shoot the shot off the mark, no good, a little bit too wide to the left. She'll get it back though on an offensive rebound, and the fling up is just a little off the mark. So they'll straighten her out here. Give her one more chance. Hits off the front of the iron, but an offensive rebound again. Off the front iron it goes, and she'll get that in there. Eventually she does. Cypress Malstead with the bucket for Wenatchee, and then afterwards a little dance out there as well with she and Kate Springer. Eastmont basketball. Jenny Ramos Garcia inside the free throw line. Down the paint she goes. The ball a little bit off the mark. And another rebound for Christian Cruz. Cruz passes it across over on the left side to Javilicek. And the helper will come up. She is flanked by Jake Baird. Jake, you got to know, he wants to get a shot here. They get the ball to Jake. Jake in the lane. It's his favorite spot just down inside the free throw line. He's looking over to Russ Waterman saying, are you sure? Are you sure? Is it all right? Is it all right? And he'll shoot from there, and it's good! Jake Baird for the bucket for the Wenatchee Panthers. The 5'6" senior nails it. His first shot. He's 100% from the field so far. Helper Calvin Hansen bringing it up here for Eastmont with 17:21 left in this first half of play. A couple of minutes away from our next substitution rotation. Now the ball in the hands of Orlando Anguiano. Anguiano's going to shoot from the elbow. Good! Wow. Deadly accuracy from the senior for Eastmont, Orlando Anguiano. Wenatchee back in transition now. Eastmonts need to hustle back on defense here. Dribbling is Javilicek. She'll hand it off again to Cypress Malstead. Malstead with a shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound, though, back to her. She'll throw it up again, just off the mark. But she scrambles for her own rebound. Picks it up, eyes the shot, off the window, rims off. One more time around. She's in close, off the front of the iron. But got her own rebound. Good job of following. And the rebound again. Trips back out to her. Malstead with a shot and the bucket. Two off the bench for Cypress Malstead. Again with a little dance there with Kate Springer. As Eastmont collects the ball with 16:15 left here in this first half of play. Appreciate you joining us for Unified Basketball tonight on the NCW Live Channel. Okay, let's see if he does the spin here. Leo Soto Gallardo, the last game a couple of weeks ago, was doing a little spin at midcourt for the fans, but maybe that was after a shot. So Leo Soto Gallardo from the elbow right, about 8 feet away. Looks for the shot. He'll take it off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound, though, back to him. Soto Gallardo gets a little bit closer now. 6 feet out. He'll shoot from there. A little bit too strong. No good. Rebound is collected by Wenatchee. Here comes Christian Cruz. Boy, this guy likes to drive it. He loves the fast break. Down the left side of the lane he goes. He'll shoot it from there. Good! The 5'10" senior Christian Cruz feeling it here tonight. 15-26. One more possession here for Eastmont, and then we'll get another substitution rotation. Wildcats with the basketball. Jenny Ramos Garcia will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Eastmont cheerleaders egging them on. Ramos Garcia down the lane. She'll give it up to Leo Soto Gallardo. He's looking at that shot in close, a little bit too strong, but the rebound's going to come back to him. So Soto Gallardo is going to shoot it again. It's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Leo Soto Gallardo. And that's going to bring us to our next substitution and our next timeout. You're watching Unified Basketball tonight on the NCW Live Channel. We're back after this 60-second timeout. So the substitutions have been made, and into the ball game for the Wenatchee Panthers is Mason McCray. He's got the basketball. He's dribbling it up. Also out there for the Panthers is Chase Alley. And who else do they have? Peyton Keeler out there again here for Wenatchee for, well, the first time in this particular game. Helpers are Mason Brown as well as Ellie Toth. So there you go. Those are the lineups for Wenatchee. We'll get Eastmont here in a moment. First, McCray's going to shoot. Off the mark, no good, but right there is his tall helper to get the rebound back to him. Mason, a little bit too short again on the shot. As Brown hands him the ball back, he'll shoot it again. Kisses the front of the iron, but no, rejected on the shot. But this time it's in. Mason McCray score the bucket for the Wenatchee Panthers. Gets a fist bump as he heads down the floor. Flashes the peace sign to his fans. So Eastmont basketball. Zach Beasley out there for the Wildcats. Along with, let's see, looks like Eric Card is out there for the first time tonight. Watch for him, he's a shooter. Also, it is Andrew Henney in the lineup for Eastmont. Henney's going to bring it across the midcourt stripe, picked up there by Alley. Lost the handle for a minute, gets it back, continues the dribble. He'll drive, he'll shoot, he'll score. Andrew Henney saying, hang on here, we got to bring this back to a little tighter game. 13:21 left here in the first half of play. Nathan McCray loving what he's seeing out here. Here we go, Wenatchee basketball. As the helper, Ellie Toth, will give it back for a long shot from way downtown. Off the mark, no good by Chase Alley. Rebound outside to Eric Card. Card wants to run it up the far sideline. Nearly knocked out of his hands by Alley. He'll collect it back. Stop. Wait for the defense to fly by. Shoot the shot. Miss it, but got his own rebound. And the putback is rejected out of bounds. I think it's going to be Eastmont basketball as it goes off of Wenatchee. Chase Alley looking over towards the varsity basketball team saying, I can do that. I can do that. 12:43 inbounds to Eric Card. He'll take the shot, miss it, got his own rebound, put back on the way off the mark, no good. Peyton Keeler had a shot at the rebound, couldn't quite collect it, so Card's going to shoot it again, missed the shot. Eric's off the mark here tonight so far. He'll pass it across, maybe get some help here from Andrew Henney. Henney can't make the shot. Chase Alley with a rebound. Alley looking for some help here. She'll find it from a helper as Ellie Toth will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Look for some help. She'll pass it across. A little bit too tall. The ball goes out of bounds. It's out to Eastmont. The helper hurting. What? 12:03 left here in the first half. Wenatchee with a big lead here early, but Eastmont's got the scores out there right now. So the helper for the Wildcats, Jordan Jones, will bring it inbounds. He'll give it into Calvin Hansen. Everybody's directing traffic here as they'll head to the other end of the floor. Discussion happening in the backcourt. They find Eric Card up on a bounce pass. He'll stop at the paint, shoot it from there. Missed the shot. No good. Card got his own rebound. He'll dribble it back out top. Come out towards midcourt. Minute 30 before our next substitution. Eric Card's going to drive it down, shoot it up on the way. Rims off. No good. Rebound, though. Got back to him. Card with a shot again. Off the mark. Got his own rebound, though. He'll try it again from 4 feet out. It's good. Eric Card draws the game a little bit closer here as Wenatchee's Mason Brown brings it across the midcourt stripe. He'll hand it off to Peyton Keeler. Keeler from the right corner will shoot, misses it, but the offensive rebound given back to him. He'll try it again off the window, just a little bit too short. Peyton Keeler, though, gonna try it again. You keep on trying until you get it in there. Peyton Keeler, one more chance. Just a little too short. Got it again. They're telling him maybe use the glass, and he does, but just a little too short again. The time winds down before that next substitution. Shot it again, but thankfully he's got a big tall helper in there, and Mason Brown gets a little bit closer, and he shoots, and just off the mark. He's got a defender right in his face. He'll shoot it again. No, it will not go. There's a lid on that rack right now. This time it is a go. Peyton Keeler. Keep on trying. Inspirational play by all these players out here tonight. About 12 seconds left. And a steal by Chase Alley. She's going to shoot from downtown. Off the mark. No good. Rebound by Jordan Jones. Jones brings it up the near sideline. He'll pass it ahead to Eric Card. Card's not looking, though. Right there is Peyton Keeler. Had the ball go between his legs. The ball loose underneath. It's picked up by Eastmont. Andrew Henney has it. Defense comes out on him. He'll feed inside to Card. Card will stop. He'll look at the shot. Defense comes. Chase Alley's all over the place here tonight. Ball loose on the floor. Alley comes up with it. That whistle's going to sound. We'll have another timeout here for a substitution. So with the timeout, we'll break away as well. 24-16, Wenatchee on top. It's Unified Basketball. We're back with more coming up next on the NCAA Live channel. So the whistle has sounded after the substitution timeout, a little over halfway the first half here. 10 minutes to go. Daniel George out there now for Wenatchee. He's in there along with Doris Steele. And George looking Doris's way. Also, it's Jake Baird out there. Those are the unified players here for the Wenatchee Panthers. They're going to find a little help from their helper. That's Megan Milner out there as a helper. Defense was tight on her, so they're going to hand it back to Jake Baird. Jake's going to find his spot as he loves to get just inside the free throw line, about 5 feet away. Jake lines it up. Loves to use that right hand. He's very strong with the right hand. Daniel George behind him, waiting for a rebound. Ooh, off the mark, no good, but a rebound back to Jake. Jake in the paint. With the shot, good. Jake Baird with his second bucket of the ball game. Wenatchee well in front here, but look out, here comes the Eastmont Wildcats. And out there with the dribble drive, it's Luis Prado. Prado had a great game a couple of weeks ago. Jordan Jones, the helper here for Eastmont, going to feed left side. That's Emily Hensley with it. She likes that shot. She'll shoot it from there. A little bit too strong. Prado with a rebound. He'll feed it back outside. Here's Megan Buchholz with the shot. It's good! Megan Buchholz with the bucket. Her first of the ball game. 8-point differential.
That's number 21, Megan Buchholz with the basket.
Dalton Thomas helping out there. Daniel George has it now. Dribbles between his legs. Now the shot on the way. Rims off the top of the iron. Goes behind the backboard. And that's going to be out to Eastmont. George just a little bit too strong on that shot for Wenatchee. Buchholz going to dribble it up here for Eastmont. She'll pass it off to her helper, Jordan Jones. Jones crosses the midcourt stripe. Here comes Daniel George on tight defense on the helper. Look out. Bounce pass off to Prado. He'll turn, shoot it, rims off. No good. Offensive rebound, though, back. Buchholz with it up close and good. Excuse me, that was Hensley. Hensley with the bucket for Eastmont. That's her first bucket of the ball game. Back to a 6-point differential. Thomas will bring it up. Bounce pass over to Daniel George. George backs away from way downtown. Good! Daniel George from way outside, just inside the arc with the 2 for Wenatchee. Now back the other way. Here comes Eastmont, and it's Megan Buchholz. Great job of dribbling. Down the lane she'll go. The shot is almost rejected. Prado with an offensive rebound. Put back is good. So Luis Prado with his first bucket of the ball game. 6-point differential as Wenatchee's Doris Steele brings it up. Steele to the free throw line. He'll hand it off to Jake Baird. Jake turns, surveys the situation, says, you know what, I'm going to head down the lane. I'm going to find my favorite spots, and I'm going to try this again here. Right hand steady. Shot on the way. Good. Jake Baird has 6 points in the ball game for the Wenatchee Panthers. 6:38 left here in the first half. 2 25-minute halves. They stop it every 5 minutes for substitutions. Luis Prado down the right side. He'll hand it off to Megan Buchholz. Megan down the right side with that left-handed dribble. She'll stop, shoot with the left hand from the right side. Good. Megan Buchholz with 2 buckets in the ball game. Keeps Eastmont right there in it. Minute 13 away from our next substitution timeout as Daniel George will pass it in the backcourt to Dalton Thomas. George will get it back. Dribble between the legs again as he crosses midcourt. Stops and pops from the elbow left. Rims off, no good. Rebound goes back to Jake Baird. Baird in the paint. Looking for that shot again. Now showing his dribbling prowess in the paint for Wenatchee. Stops. Eyes it. Flings it. Oh, off the mark, no good. I thought that was in there for sure. Hit the back of the iron and rattled out. Again, Jake Baird ready to go. Oh, a little bit too strong that time. That ball twice has been in and then popped back out. Boy, how many times you had that happen? Jake this time sticks with it, and he gets the bucket. Nice job, Jake. 5:23, so one more possession here for Eastmont, and then we'll get us another timeout substitution opportunity for both teams. Jordan Jones directing traffic as he'll send Emily Hensley down the left-hand side. Look out. Here comes Daniel George on the defense. Now the drive for Hensley. Down the left side she'll go. She'll stop, shoot it, and rims off. No good. Got her own rebound, though. She'll put it back up and good. Emily Hensley with 4 points for the Eastmont Wildcats. Both teams doing well here tonight.
5-minute official timeout.
We are at the 5-minute mark here of the first half, so another chance for a timeout. So we'll take a brief timeout here as well on our broadcast of Unified Basketball tonight on the NCAA Life Channel. We'll come back with more from Wenatchee High School right after this timeout. .26 the scoreboard reads, but that's not what it's about. It's about getting an opportunity to play and play in front of a big crowd and have a very special night. That's what's happening here at Unified Basketball tonight on the NCAA Life Channel. It will be Wenatchee basketball as we come back. And as we come back, let's see who's out there on the floor for the Panthers. Looks like Max Hunter's got the ball right now. He'll get some help from the helper, Jared Bishop. Bishop with a bounce pass inside, and the turnaround shot on the way is up and off the mark by Gavin Zufall. Got his own rebound, put back off the mark. One more chance for Gavin in the paint, in close, rims off, no good. Gavin's going to take a half step back. This time he'll make the shots. Little Gavin Zufall for the Wenatchee Panthers. Tanner Cornett back out there for Eastmont. He's out there with Leo Soto Gallardo. And looks like it's Orlando Anguiano. That's the unified players here for Eastmont. As Tanner Cornett's going to get in the paint. Down the right side he'll go. Shot on the way. Good. 4 points for Tanner Cornett here for Eastmont. The Wildcats stick right with it. 4 minutes to go here in this first half of play. See who they set the ball up this time around. Maybe they'll give it to Max Hunter. No, it's Grace Van Well. She'll drive it down the right side, from the right side with a shot. Good. Van Well, she's got 4 in the ball game for Wenatchee. Wonderful. She's so good from the right side. She just loves to drive down. She has a good eye on that basket and will make it more often than not. 3:40 to go here in the half. Luis Soto Gallardo bringing it down the floor. Will pass it off to Jordan Jones, their helper. Now off to Anguiano. It is Orlando inside the free throw line. He'll shoot it from there. Rattles, will not fall, but an offensive rebound back his way. Anguiano again with the shot. This time it's going to fall for Orlando. He's got 4 points. 36-30. Eastmont crawling back into this. 3:12 left here in this first half of play. Down the floor, Max Hunter goes. Max going to stop and pop from 8 feet. Rattles off, no good, but an offensive rebound back to him. He'll shoot it again, and it's good. Max Hunter's got 4 in the contest. Inbounds play from Tanner Cornett to Jordan Jones, the helper. Jones trying to direct traffic. Gavin Zufall, he's aggressive. Watch him. He'll come out and knock that ball away from you. Jordan Jones will hand it off to Leo Soto Gallardo. Watch for Leo. He'll shoot from way outside. He's not afraid to. This time comes in a little bit closer from about 7 feet out. Shoots it. Scores! How about Leo Soto Gallardo? 4 points for the senior from Eastmont. 38-32 the score. Wenatchee on top. 2:22 to go here in the first half of play. Down the floor goes Max Hunter. He's going to stop and pop from 8. Off the mark, no good, but a rebound picked up by Eastmont. Back the other way come the Wildcats as Tanner Cornett will bring it across the midcourt stripe. See if he's feeling the shot or he wants to give it up to somebody else. Cornett stops, 5 feet away, shoots it just off the mark, no good. Rebound back to him. He'll shoot it again for the right side, and it's off the mark. Ball rattles around. Leo Soto Gallardo will pick it up. He'll shoot it, and a little bit too strong. Gavin Zufall collects the defensive rebound here for Wenatchee. Zufall's going to take it himself coast to coast. Nobody around him. He'll stop. Back it up a little bit, shoot off the window, and rims out, no good. But got his own rebound. He'll put it up this time off the window. It rattles out again. Zufall, though, hustling for the rebound, put back. One more time around for Gavin, and it will go. Oh, boy, Wenatchee's had so many opportunities on that end, and for some reason, there just seems to be a lid over the hoop at some times. Minute 17 left here in the half. Again, Tanner Cornett. Once again, another shot at making this bucket. Down the right side he goes. He'll shoot on the run. It's no good. Off the mark, and the rebound picked up by Max Hunter. Hunter dribbles it up the left side. He's got Zufall pacing him down the floor. He'll stop and pop just inside the arc. Good! How about that shot for Max Hunter? 6 points for Max Hunter. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Comes out to the helper, Brendan Howard, here for Eastmont. He'll hand it off to Leo Soto Gallardo. The defensive Gavin Zupol comes out. Leo Soto Gallardo will continue to bring it up the floor on the right side. Take it down, pop there from about 7 feet, miss it, but chasing down his own rebound. 33 seconds as he gets it back here. Soto Gallardo gets to a comfortable spot, shoots, and scores. 6 points for Leo. Still just a 6-point differential. 20 seconds left here in the first half. Griggs down to Zufall, turns in the paint, puts the shot up, and good. Gavin got 10 points to lead the way here for Wenatchee with 6 seconds left in the half. 5 seconds left. Here we go, across the midcourt stripe. Tanner Cornett will down the lane, he'll go, and the time will wind out before we can get the first half buzzer to sound, and at half it is Wenatchee leading at 42-34. We're going to take a 2-minute break and come back. You're watching Unified Basketball tonight here on the NCW Live Channel. It's brought to you in part by Walkabout Grill in Wenatchee and Leavenworth. Take a walk on the wild side. And the Wenatchee Valley YMCA for youth development, healthy living, and social responsibility. It's the Wenatchee Valley YMCA. Back with more from Wenatchee High School on Unified Basketball Night right after this on the NCW Live Channel.
Well, there you have the Wenatchee Applettes dance team. If you saw the story we did earlier on the NCW Live Channel, you saw the beginning stages of that very routine that they just performed here at halftime of the Unified Basketball game here on the NCW Live Channel. Our broadcast brought to you in part by Confluence Health, Wenatchee's premier treatment center for all sports-related injuries. That's Confluence Health. Also by the Windmill Restaurant and the Wenatchee Racket and Athletic Club. What's coming up on the broadcast? Well, tomorrow, Sunday the 28th at noon, Eastmont Wenatchee girls basketball from back early in January. That's tomorrow at noon, followed by Eastmont Wenatchee boys basketball at 2 o'clock. It's West Kelowna and Wenatchee Wild hockey at 5, followed by Wenatchee Eastmont girls bowling That game that determined the district championship. That'll be at 7 o'clock tomorrow here on the NCW Live Channel. Looking ahead to next weekend, a little bit of hockey on a Super Sunday as Salmon Arm visits the Wenatchee Wild from back in December. We've got the first game on noon on Super Bowl Sunday, and then 2 o'clock, Salmon Arm and the Wenatchee Wild at 2 o'clock. University of Wenatchee boys basketball from the Town Toyota Center next Sunday at 5, followed by Eastmont boys and Rogers from the Town Toyota Center. That is at 7 o'clock. Both teams are out, warming up for the second half as we'll traverse ends and do it all over again. Another 25 minutes of unified basketball coming your way next here on the NCW Live Channel. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Getting ready for second half action here of Unified Basketball tonight on the NCW Live Channel. Thanks for joining us for this very special broadcast as we get ready for Special Olympics Winter Games. Another season in Wenatchee for the Washington State Winter Games. That'll be coming your way on March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. We'll have the opening ceremonies on Friday, March 2nd here on the NCW Live Channel, so be sure and tune in for that. I get the wonderful opportunity, privilege of emceeing the opening ceremony, so be sure and join us for that here on the NCW Live Channel, and be sure and be there for that electric atmosphere at the Town Toyota Center on the March of the Athletes, the opening ceremonies, the lighting of the torch and the Olympic flame as we get ready for another World Olympics, the Olympic Games coming in February as well. So a nice set and a nice way to open things here on the NCW Live Channel for the Washington Winter Games for Special Olympics, March 2nd, 3rd, and 4th here throughout the Wenatchee Valley. All right, here we go. Second half action, and a quick shot taken by Eastmont. Rebound by Eric Card there offensively. Eric's got some pressure in the paint, so he'll kick it out to his helper, Alan Huff. Huff will feed over to the right side to Cooper Young. Cooper with a long shot, rims off, no good. That was a three-pointer there for Cooper Young. Off the mark, but a rebound picked up by Wenatchee and Chase Alley. Alley's going to dribble it across the midcourt stripe. Stop, look at the three-pointer. Let's see if Chase is going to shoot it from there. And it's off the mark, no good. Rebound battle for inside. Eric Card comes up with it as Eastmont trails it by 8, but Eric Card has something to say about that. He'll stop and shoot in the paint, and it's off the mark, no good. Got his own rebound, though. And there's Chase Alley again providing that tight defense. Rebound picked up, stolen away from the helper by Chase Alley. All right, let's get the Wenatchee lineup here for you as they'll feed it up into the forecourt, and Christian Cruz with it now for the Panthers. He'll stop and pop from the elbow right. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound picked up by Cooper Young. Young dribbles it up the far side. Alan Huff helps him out here. Lob pass across to Jones. Jones outside for Cooper. Cooper starts the dribble, backs away from Chase Alley. Everybody's holding for him to shoot it from out there. Cooper going to bounce pass across to the helper, Huff. Huff left side. They'll get it down low for a shot off the window. Brims off, no good. On the shot in close there for the Wildcats. Andrew Henney with the shot, just couldn't quite make it. Now it is Daniel George is going to shoot it from 8 feet. Off the mark, no good. Rebound is defensive, and they'll hand it off to Cooper Young again. Young will dribble up the left side. Eric Card was streaking out in front, but nobody saw him. And Chase Alley again comes out to apply the defense here on Cooper. He'll pass it up to Jordan Jones. Jones looked high post, had Andrew Henney there. Couldn't find him though. And a bounce pass inside the paint to Eric Card. Card backs up, then feeds to the right side for Cooper. Cooper's shot off the glass, no good. Rebound picked up by Daniel George. George out there along with Christian Cruz for Wenatchee. Cruz going to have to dig up for the loose ball here. He'll get it on the right side. Who else is out there? Daniel George, Chase Alley. There you go, Christian Cruz. The helper is Kate Springer. Here's a long shot from outside. Good by Chase Alley. Chase's first bucket of the ball game for the Panthers. Cooper Young will bring it across the midcourt stripe. He's got some help down in the paint, but that defense of Daniel George and Chase Alley, very tough outside. Bounce pass inside. Turning around with the ball in tight is Andrew Henney. He'll give it up to Eric Card. Card's going to shoot in the paint. Lets the defense go by, and he'll get the bucket. Eric Card with his second bucket of the ball game. Cuts the lead back to 8, 44-36, 21-45 left here in the second half. Clock will stop every 5 minutes for substitutions. Helper Chivilicek for Wenatchee gets it up to Christian Cruz. His shot high off the window, too strong. Rebound by Eric Card. Card brings it up the near sideline. Left-handed dribble down the right side. He'll go. Defense of Daniel George comes over, knocks the ball out of bounds. It's out to Eastmont. 21-19 left here in the second half. 44-36 the score. As the Panthers lead the Eastmont Wildcats, they've led most of this game. We had one tie early on at 4, and that was the last tie we had. Cooper Young's going to look at that three-pointer. He'll shoot it from way downtown. Off the mark, no good. Rebound by Chivilicek. She'll hand it off to Chase Alley. Alley again with a heads-up dribble across the midcourt stripe. Chase stops, waits for the defense to fly by. Wants to shoot that long two-pointer. Off the mark, no good. Huff with a rebound for Eastmont. Allen will bring it across the midcourt stripe. Chase Alley, though, right there again on the defense. Passes it up to Jordan Jones. We got Daniel George tying his shoe in the free throw line. Left side it will go. Now a bounce pass in tight to Eric Card. Card's going to shoot it from there. Good. Eric Card warming things up for Eastmont here in the second half. Closes the gap to 6. Daniel trying to still tie his shoe as they'll wait to see if they can get him taken care of before we get too much going. Chase Alley going to bring it down across the midcourt stripe. 20-16 left in the half, just closing in on our first substitution of the second half here in this unified basketball game. To Christian Cruz it goes. Elbow left, shot on the way, high off the window, no good. Rebound picked up by Card. Card up the left side. He's got streaking in front of him Cooper Young. Card down the paint, will throw it off over to Cooper Young. Young's going to drive. He'll shoot. Reverse layup off the mark, no good. Rebound picked up by Card. Card in the paint, will pass it outside. And now here's a long three-pointer launch from way downtown by Henney off the mark. Rebound picked up offensively by Cooper Young. Young's going to drive. He'll shoot it. Missed the shot. Got his own rebound. He'll feed it outside to Jones. Outside it will come to Henney for another three-point launch. It's off the mark, no good. We should get a whistle, and we do. And a substitution timeout here as 5 minutes has gone by in this second half. We'll take a break as well here on the NCW Life Channel. Get you the new substitutes on the floor for Unified Basketball right after this timeout. Welcome back once again here to Wenatchee High School. It will be Panther basketball after the substitution timeout as the Panthers had it when they blew the whistle. Out there now for the Panthers is Mason McCray. He's got the basketball right now. Also out there for Wenatchee is Peyton Keeler. And who else do we have here? I thought Jake Baird was supposed to be out there. Oh, here comes Jake. So Jake Baird is out there as well for Wenatchee. Meanwhile, Mason McCray dribbling towards the free throw line. He's going to get some help down the paint here from his helper, his big tall fella, Mason Brown. And it's Mason McCray with a shot a little bit too short, no good. Got the rebound though. Mason going to try to put the ball back up. And the shot on the way, rims and falls. Mason McCray with his second bucket of the ball game for the Wenatchee Panthers. Mason celebrating the shots. Jenny Ramos Garcia back into the lineup here for Eastmont. Let's see who the Wildcats also. They've got Zach Beasley out there. And so too is Megan Buchholz. Meanwhile, Ramos Garcia going to pass it off to Buchholz. And Megan going to shoot the shot a little bit too light off the right side, but she's going to get the rebound back. That left-handed shot for Megan, again off the mark a little bit, but they're going to give her another shot on the offensive rebound. Megan gets in a little bit tighter this time. Off the mark, no good. Jenny Ramos Garcia had the rebound, lost it. It's over to the left side, and they're going to give her a chance now to get her bucket, and she does. Jenny Ramos Garcia with her first bucket of the ball game. That's the lead to 6 at 46-40 with 18:28 here in the second half remaining. Mason McCray gets the ball in the backcourt. Concentration on his face as he dribbles it up. Getting some help here from Mason Brown. So we got two Masons here. Mason McCray doing a great job on the dribble. Down the left side he'll go. Peyton Keeler comes over. Asks for a little assistance. No, Mason McCray is going to take the shot off the mark. No good. Rebound back to him, though. His shot again on the way. Rims won't fall. Mason McCray going to get another shot here thanks to Mason Brown. This time he goes without trying to use the backboard. And now Peyton Keeler going to be given a shot in close, tight from the left side. Getting some help, getting some direction. Keeler with the shot off the window and through. Peyton Keeler with his second bucket of the ball game. Keeler quickly back on defense. Good job by Peyton. Now Zach Beasley has the ball for Eastmont. They hand it to Zach. Zach's going to pass it off to Allen. Allen Huff, the helper, going to bring it up the floor here for Eastmont. Wenatchee fans on their feet across the way. Eastmont fans on their feet across the way all throughout here for Unified Basketball. Good pass inside to Megan Buchholz. She's going to shoot it in close and good. Megan for two. She's got 6 in the ball game for Eastmont. Back and forth we go. 16:51 left here in the second half. As Jake Baird doing a fantastic job dribbling. We'll see if Jake finds his favorite spot inside the lane. He'll dribble in inside the free throw line. He'll stop, eye the bucket, get about 7 feet away, shoots and scores. Nothing but net for Jake Baird. Baird having a night here for the Panthers. He's got 10 points in the ball game. How about it for Jake Baird? Minute 25 until our next timeout for a substitution. As the helper for Eastmont, Brendan Howard, brings it up. He'll hand it off to Buchholz again. Megan looking at the shot inside close. Megan's got the hot hand, so why not? Off the mark, no good. Ramos Garcia going to get a chance here. Peyton Keeler with the defense in her face. Oh, the shot close, but not quite. Ramos Garcia trying to get her another opportunity. Instead, it will be Ramos Garcia. She'll shoot it in close, and it just hung there for a moment. Now Buchholz with a chance. Megan's shot on the way. It's too short, no good. Ramos Garcia going to try it again. Too strong this time. They get the ball back to her on the offensive rebound. Her put back a little bit too shy. Reminds me of the last play of our first game just a few weeks ago when Ramos Garcia made the bucket at the buzzer. Now here's Buchholz with the shot. It's good. Megan with a couple of buckets here in the second half for Eastmont. 27 seconds left here until our next substitution timeout. Now it's Peyton Keeler. Keeler from the right side, and he'll make it. Didn't even use the window. Peyton Keeler with 2 buckets here in the second half. 52-44. 8 seconds left here. We might get one more chance for Eastmont before the next substitution timeout. Buchholz will bring it across the midcourt stripe, but then the whistle sounds, and here we go on a substitution timeout. So we'll take a break as well here on the broadcast and come back here from Wenatchee High School. It's Unified Basketball tonight on the NCW Live Channel. We'll come back right after this. So Eastmont basketball after the substitution timeout. They've got Leo Soto Gallardo out there along with helper Calvin Hansen, who has the ball right now. Calvin gets the ball over to his Cooper Young. I believe that's Cooper. Yes, it is. Cooper fronted by the tight defense of Chase Alley. Alley knocks the ball away, steals it, and now Chase wants to head back the other direction. Boy, Chase has been just a defensive stalwart here tonight for the Wenatchee Panthers. Closing in on the halfway mark here of the second half. Now a feed inside, turnaround shot off the window, no good. A little bit too strong from Max Hunter that time. Rebound and transition for Cooper Young. Down the right side, layup off the mark, no good. Alley with a rebound. Alley has a swipe as the defense came by her. A nice job by Emily Hensley there to apply the defense. Alley stops out between the circles. Leo Soto Gallardo comes over there, so she's going to get rid of it. They feed it down low for a turnaround shot on the way. Good from Max Hunter. His first bucket of the second half. He's got 8 of the ball game. Eastmont needs a bucket this time down the floor. Cooper Young has it, but Chase Alley again chasing after him. living after the first name wonderfully for the Wenatchee Panthers. Calvin Hansen now feeds to Hensley for the drive. The shot, the bucket, it's good. Emily Hensley with her first points of the second half. Big smile on her face as she crosses the midcourt stripe for Eastmont. 13:24 to go here in the second half, 54-46. It's a 8-point advantage here for the Panthers. Allie's going to shoot from way outside. Rims off, no good. Rebound offensive, though, as Megan Miller's out there. And now a bank shot up and good from way outside. Chase Allie. Second bucket of the ball game for Chase. 56-46, 13 minutes to go here in the half. Leo Soto Gallardo quickly becomes a fan favorite, and then the ball swiped from Leo by Chase Alley. Chase again, back the other way here. Got to get some help from the helpers here for Eastmont. Chase, top of the key, outside the three-point arc. She'll pass it off to Milner. Down to Grace Van Well. Grace on the drive from the left side. She'll shoot it from there. Rims won't fall. Got her own rebound, though. She'll take a step to the right. Good idea for Grace. Needs to use the backboard. She does. Off the mark, no good, but a rebound back to her. Van Well with another shot. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound this time is picked up by Cooper Young. Cooper's going to take it coast to coast himself. Look out, here comes Chase Alley behind. The layup, not good. Oh, he got the ball back, though. Stole it away from the helper. Nice job by Cooper. Pass outside as Orlando Anguiano. The ball stolen away from the helper by Chase Alley. Alley coming back the other way. Stops and shoots from the free throw line. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound fumbled around, though. Picked up by Eastmont. Out it comes to Emily Hensley. Hensley's going to take it coast to coast herself. Shoot it from there. Rims off, no good, but she got her own rebound. Put back for the left side. Good. Hensley, 4 in the half. She's got 8 of the ball game for Eastmont. Closes the gap back to 8. Here comes Dalton Thomas, the helper for Wenatchee. Down the lane, he'll go left side to Van Well. Grace going to try it again from the left side. Grace with a shot. Off the mark, no good, a little bit too strong. Rebound back to her. She'll readjust, shoot again. Off the mark again, no good. One more time around for Grace Van Well. Good! Grace Van Well with 6 in the ball game. That's her first bucket of the second half as Wenatchee continues to lead here with 11:04 to go in this half. The helper. It's the big fella, Calvin Hansen. He'll pass it off to Cooper Young. Young trying to look for a bucket. He's got it on the lay-in from the right side. Cooper Young with his first bucket of the ball game. Back to an 8-point differential. Chase Alley, just constant determination look on Chase's face. Top of the key, stops there. Defense comes, shoots it on the way, rattles off, no good. Rebound, though, picked up by Chase. Chase dribbles it around, turns. Stops just outside the free throw line. Shoots again off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound picked up by Eastmont as Calvin Hansen has it. Here comes a double team on Hansen. Hansen up the left side with the left-handed dribble. Gives it up to Emily Hensley. Hensley down the left side of the lane. She'll go. Hensley's going to shoot it from there. Good! Emily Hensley is on fire here. Cuts the lead to 6 with 10 minutes to go. I think we're going to get a stoppage here. Maybe one more shot for Wenatchee. Down the lane it goes. Left side, here's the shot on the way. No good, but an offensive rebound by Max Brown. Off the mark again. And a rebound and a whistle going to come for a substitution timeout. That'll give us a chance to take a break as well. You're watching Unified Basketball tonight on the NCW Live Channel, brought to you in part by Confluence Health, Wenatchee's premier treatment center for all sports-related injuries. We're back after this on the NCW Live Channel. Ten minutes to go, one more substitution timeout to go, 5 minutes from now. As we have Eastmont with a basketball. Alan Huff is in there, the helper for Eastmont, as well as helper Brendan Howard. Gabby Seha back in the lineup for the Wildcats. Also Tanner Cornett is back into the ball game, along with, is that Orlando Anguiano, I believe. Cornett has the ball, right side from the block. Going to shoot it from there, and rims off, no good, but got his own rebound. Put back on the way for Cornett, a little bit off the mark, no good. One more try around for Tanner Cornett. This one's good. Tanner with the bucket. He's got 6 in the ball game for Eastmont. Cuts the lead to 4. Here we go down the stretch. It was a 64-64 game last time. It's 58-54 right now. Gavin Zufall with it in tight for Wenatchee. Makes the shot from the left side. He's got another bucket, his first of the second half. Brings the lead back to 6 for Wenatchee. Alan Huff, watch out for Gavin Zufall. He'll come out there and play that defense like Chase Alley does. Needs some help, so he found it in the form of, or is that Luis Prado in there? Prado will shoot the shot. It's off the mark, no good. Rebound back to him, though. He'll shoot it again, a little bit too strong off the window. Now Tanner Cornett going to hand it off to Gabby Seha. Assist chance for Cornett. Seha's shot just a little bit off the mark, no good. Zufall with a rebound for Wenatchee. Gavin wants to run it. Up across the midcourt stripe. He'll go down the lane. Stop. Eye the shot. Take it. Good. Gavin Zufall with another bucket for Wenatchee. 8:24 to go here in the second half. Seha got the inbounds pass in the backcourt. She'll bring it across the midcourt stripe. Defense from Daniel George comes out, so she'll get some help from Alan Huff. Huff starts a dribble. George comes out. Zufall comes out. Double team way outside. That means somebody's got to be open. It is Tanner Cornett who's open. They get the ball to him down on the block. Tanner's going to turn. He's going to shoot from there. Off the mark. No good, but a rebound by Jordan Jones. Hands it back to him. Cornett with another shot off the back of the iron. Rebound put back. Good for the Gabby Seha for Eastmont. Seha with 6 in the ball game. Jaden Griggs out there, a helper for Wenatchee. Passes off to Daniel George. He'll shoot the long two-pointer off the mark, no good, but the rebound saved inbounds. Right back to George. He'll shoot it again off the mark, no good. Rebound picked up by Eastmont. Back the other way we go. By the way, Jaden Griggs out there. Congratulations. All-state selection by the Washington State Coaches Association. Second teamer for 4A soccer. Congratulations to Jaden Griggs. Fantastic player for the Wenatchee Panthers. All right, so a nice pass here to Eastmont as they get it down to, I believe that's Luis Prado in there. I can't see his number from here. Prado with a shot from the left side. It's good. It is Prado with the bucket. That's his 4th point of the ball game. Back to a 4-point differential, 62-58. 6:50 to go here in the second half. Daniel George going to shoot the long one again. It's off the mark, no good. The rebound, though, kicked back out to him. Daniel George going to shoot it again. It's off the mark, no good. Griggs with a rebound. Out to Daniel George. George just inside the free throw line. Takes a couple of dribbles. Now he'll shoot it. It's a little too strong, off the mark, no good. George again, rebound, put back on the way, and this one's off the mark. Zufall got the rebound. He'll shoot it from there. Good. 6 points in the second half for Gavin Zufall. A one-man wrecking machine here for the Wenatchee Panthers. So here come the Wildcats back the other way. And it's Prado with the shot. Good. How about Luis Prado going coast to coast? Left-handed dribble down the right side. The bucket from 6 feet out for Prado. Minute away from our final substitution timeout here, as it's a 4-point game, 64-60. Now they're going to go high post to Darice Steele. Steele missed the shot, got his rebound, put back, good. Darice Steele with his first point of the game. 66-60, already eclipsing our total from last time when it was a 64 all-time. 5:36 to go, one more possession here for Eastmont before another substitution timeout. Wildcats with it, as it is Tanner Cornett. He'll shoot it from the right side. Cornett shot a little bit too strong, no good, off the mark. Rebound picked up, given back to Cornett. Cornett gonna shoot it again. It's off the mark, no good. Zufall got the rebound this time for Wenatchee. 10 seconds left before a substitution timeout. And Gavin Zufall wants to get one more bucket here before it's all said and done. He'll stop and pop of the paint. Off the mark, no good. Rebound back to him, though. He'll shoot it again as the buzzer will sound here. Nope, no, it won't sound. Instead, one more shot for Zufall. It's good. And then the whistle will sound. One more commercial timeout, one more substitution timeout. And we'll be back next here. You're watching Unified Basketball tonight on the NCW Live Channel. Back with more right after this. 5 more minutes to go. 68-60 our score. As Eastmont trails it here, it will be Eastmont basketball. Jordan Jones, the helper, will bring it inbounds in front of the scores table here. Gets it into Leo Soto Gallardo. Leo with 3 buckets in the first half. Nothing so far here in the second half. He'll feed it inside to Eric Card. Card is a shooter. Misses the shot, got his own rebound though. Backs it up, takes a dribble step. Now he'll shoot and score. Eric Card with his 3rd bucket of the second half. Cuts the lead to 6 here. Mason McCray out there for Wenatchee along with Elizabeth Chivilacek. Christian Cruz in the lineup for Wenatchee, along with Peyton Keeler. The other helper is Kate Springer. McCray getting a hand from Peyton. Mason inside the free throw line. Going to shoot it from 6 feet out, off the mark, no good. Rebound tapped around, and it will go over to Eastmont. Eric Card. Watch for him to take it coast to coast. Defense coming on him. He'll stop and pop off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound, though, picked up, and there is, right for the rebound, Tanner Cornett. Tanner's going to shoot it again. It's off the back of the iron. Card with a rebound. Card wants to get it. No, he'll shoot it from there. I thought he might take it in close, and he'll make the shot. Eric Card with his 8th point here of the second half closes the lead even tighter to 68-64. 3:40 to go. Going to come right down to the end on this one as well. Chivilacek will hand it off to Christian Cruz. Cruz will shoot it from outside. High off the window, too strong off the front of the iron. No good. Rebound picked up by Eric Card. Card stops, feeds inside. They're going to give Christian Cruz another chance. Cruz shoots it again from the free throw line, just off the mark. Jones will feed it back to Card. Card steps in front, and then the helper will give it back to Cruz. Cruz is going to shoot it again, this time off the mark. And a rebound picked up by Eastmont. Jordan Jones directing traffic, saying, okay, let's get back on the offensive end, try to close this to a 2-point game, this time down the floor for the Eastmont Wildcats. Tanner Cornett waving to his fans as he heads down the lane. Off to Leo Soto Gallardo. He'll shoot from 8 feet. It's an air ball, no good. And the rebound picked up and handed back to Leo Soto Gallardo. He'll dribble it down the left side. Stop, shoot from there, a little bit too strong. Rebound tapped around. McCray had it. And then it's Christian Cruz who comes up with it. Christian wants to dribble his way across the midcourt stripe. Passes off to Chivilacek. She'll hand it off to Peyton Keeler. Keeler down the left side. He's going to stop, eye it, shoot it from 5. Missed the shot. Rebound tapped around, picked up. Out it comes to Keeler again. Peyton's going to shoot it again. A little bit too short on the shot. Chivilacek with a rebound. Back to Keeler it comes. Off the mark, no good. One more chance for Peyton Keeler. Keeler getting some help here, gets a little closer, a little bit too close that time. Christian Cruz comes up with it. He'll shoot it from 4. It's way off the mark, over the top of the backboard, and will go out to Eastmont. So the Wildcats with another chance here, trailing it by 4 with 2:05 to go here in regulation. Jordan Jones back there for Eastmont, going to bring it in as we make a substitution on the fly, kind of like hockey here. Zach Beasley comes back into the ball game for Eastmont. And the helper, Brandon Howard, brings it across the midcourt stripe. They're going to look maybe for Beasley on this transition down the floor. Under 2 minutes to go as they go left side to Soto Gallardo. The ball ricochets off of his hands. They save it in bounds, though, to him as he'll come down to the block on the left side. Shoot it from there, and it rims out, no good. Rebound picked up offensively by Jones. Jones going to hand it back to Soto Gallardo. Leo's going to shoot it again. It's short, no good. Rebound tapped around, picked up by Eric Card. Card dribbles it outside. Card down the lane he'll go. Stop, shoot, miss it off the front of the iron. Got his own rebound. Here's the putback on the way again by Card. And this one is off the mark. Got his own rebound though. Going to hand it back, and they're going to give a shot to Zach Beasley. Beasley shoots and scores! Zach Beasley in the score column here tonight for Eastmont. 68-66, here we go, minute to go. Zach Beasley with a bucket. Now Mason McCray back the other way with 50 seconds left here in regulation. Mason McCray stops, shoots, and rims off, no good. Rebound tapped around. Eric Card after it. Leo Soto Gallardo has it. Soto Gallardo with 38 seconds. Going to come across the midcourt stripe. Here we go again. Eastmont looking for the tie. Soto Gallardo down the left side. He'll go. Picked up by Christian Cruz. He'll stop. He'll shoot. It rims out. No good. Rebound tapped around. Cruz after it. Card after it. Christian Cruz comes up with it with 20 seconds to go. Back the other way. Coast to coast. He'll stop and pop from inside the arc. The rebound stripped away from Chavilicek. Got it back to Cruz. Cruz shoots. Misses it. Eric Card with a rebound with 10 seconds left. Eric Card comes up the far sideline. He goes. The ball tapped away from him. It's going to be out to Eastmont as the clock stops with 8 seconds left. It's going to be Eastmont basketball. Jim Beeson, the athletic director / zebra for this one. Inbounds pass comes into the helper. Off to Eric Card it goes. Card with the stop in the paint. Backs up, shoots it, and it's off the mark, no good. Christian Cruz got the rebound. Cruz going to go the other way, and that's going to be it. As Wenatchee's going to hold on and win by 2, 68-66. What a game again here between the Wildcats and the Panthers. We're going to take a break and come back and wrap it up here from Wenatchee High School. You've been watching Unified Basketball tonight on the NCW Life Channel. We'll come back and wrap it up right after this timeout.
Welcome back once again here to Wenatchee High School. It's been a great night here. We've got the Eastmont Unified Basketball team around me here. Hey guys, did you guys have fun? Yeah. Awesome. Everybody played great here tonight. And as you can see, excitement still abounds for all of these players, whether you're Eastmont, whether you're Wenatchee. It's a good night all around. We can learn a lot from these Unified players. Thanks for joining us on the NCW Life Channel. We're going to talk to the Wenatchee players coming up next, so stay right there. Welcome back here on the NCW Life Channel as we've just wrapped up Unified Basketball. Did everybody have a good time? Come on in here. Grace, did you have a good time tonight?
Yeah.
It was a good show all the way around for both Eastmont and Wenatchee. You got to give it to these Unified players. They did a great job once again here tonight. That's going to wrap it up for the NCW Life Channel. Say goodbye, everybody. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for watching Unified Basketball on the NCW Life Channel. Today's broadcast was brought to you in part by the Wenatchee Racquet and Athletic Club, the Windmill Restaurant, Les Schwab Tires, Confluence Health, TC Slingers, and the Walkabout Grill. We now return to our regular programming on your source for local sports, the NCW Life Channel.